Hello, hello. Amira Alvarez here, CEO and founder of The Unstoppable Woman. So this morning I woke up thinking about, are you giving life, your life, the universe, the experience, everything you've got? Or are you holding back? Are you kind of like half-assing this thing we call life? And let me tell you, you don't want to do that, okay? Because it's so much more fun when you give life all that you've got, where you show up full out, fully expressed in your power, in your sense of self, in your life, like you're fully occupying your life, not just getting by, not just punching the time clock. Oh my God, we have this time here on earth. Let's make the most of it. So this is a call to action. If you're frustrated, if you're irritated, if you're feeling exhausted at the end of the day, if you are doing your business and you're an entrepreneur and you're like in that overwhelm, if you are not an entrepreneur or just, going through life, what are you doing? Are you really showing up? Are you giving life all that you've got? Because it's so important. When we show up this way, it is a fully expressed way of being in the world. And it's fully of service. It's like if you give life all of yourself, like you surrender to the beauty of this life and you just go for it, you give yourself, your essence, your truth, your full expression. If you really show up in that giving way, giving is the first step in the law of receiving. So if you fully give to life, that is being of service. It's sharing your essence with the world and making it a better place. Okay? When you are in that crap mood and you're irritated and you're resistant and you're complaining about stuff and you're telling people things didn't work out and it's wrong and you're in this like contraction mode, you are not fully expressed. You're in contraction. And that's a selfish act. The world needs you, and it needs you to show up fully. Don't hold back. Now, I'm not saying when I say show up fully, here's a couple qualifications. If for you that means jumping off a cliff, you're like an adventurer, you want to parachute out of an airplane, go for it. But I'm not saying you have to do it differently than your essence is. But you have to be fully present in this life, really going for it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm also not talking about, like when I say give all of yourself, that over giving, where it's actually it's a really selfish act. It's not taking care of yourself. Okay. That's a depletion. Okay. So doing everything for everyone else and you feel that irritation and exhaustion, that is not what we're talking about. Okay. The giving of yourself has to come from this completely open, surrendered to life space where you're like in love with life and you just want to show up and do your work in the world, whether it's a Facebook Live like this, or writing a blog post, or doing your marketing, or working with a client, or sending your products out, boxing them up and putting them in the mail, grocery shopping, whatever it is. Are you showing up? Are you giving life all that you've got? I want to see what else I have to say about this. I went on a rant in my little notebook this morning. It has to be the truth of who you are also that you give. That's really important. You can't half-ass this. You can't pretend to be someone you're not. You can't put on a guise of who you think you should be. You can't be stuck in the guilt and shame about who you are or what you've done, right? There's all these voices in your head that's saying, are you doing it wrong? Are you wrong? Is it good enough? Did I do enough? All of that. You can't be in that kind of mental chatter when you're showing up in the world, because then that's a way of contracting. It's a way of making you smaller. That is not your truth. The truth is you're perfect the way you are, okay? Yes, we're human and we all make mistakes and we all have shit that happens, right? But if you stay in the guilt and shame around it and in the story around it, that just contracts you instead of claiming, I teach my clients how to claim the lesson and move through the challenge so that they can step right back into being unstoppable. So that's what you want to do. Let's see. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to mention about this, when you start showing up this way, you become a magnet for all that you want to attract, whether it's more money, the people, the experiences, the feelings that you want, because you are now vibrating at that frequency and you're like magnetizing it. But it starts, I want to be really clear here. It starts with you taking personal responsibility for how you're showing up. Are you going after what you want? Or are you compromising and then blaming someone else? Are you taking 100% responsibility for your sense of self, your moods, what you're doing every day? Or are you being a victim and blaming society or the world or your boss or whatever? So start thinking about how you are showing up and whether it's allowing you to go full out in this world, okay? So with that, I would like to invite you to the Unstoppable Woman Summit in December 5th, 6th, and 7th in San Diego, beautiful Coronado Bay on the water, overlooking the bay. It's going to be freaking gorgeous. And we are going to dive in deep into how to create this in your life, because it's not as simple as just saying yes. You have to know the methodology and you have to apply it and you have to consistently apply it. And I would love to teach it to you, and I would love to show you how you can really show up full on for life and have a freaking delightful life that keeps getting better and better every day. So go to amiraalvarez.com/unstoppable. Let me say that again, amiraalvarez.com/unstoppable. And it will show you how to sign up for the summit. We are in the super early bird ticket pricing timeframe, so that it's like deal of the century. Get yours now. One thing that I coach my clients on is making quick decisions, not overthinking things. You want something? Go get it. If this sounds great to you, you want this kind of life, go get it. Your first step is to come to the summit. Don't overthink it. Just come, okay? That's the way to start being unstoppable, okay? You can't slow yourself down thinking and overthinking things. Put it on a calendar, come, make it happen for yourself, okay? First step. Okay, rock it out today. Have an awesome day. I'm Amira Alvarez, founder and CEO of The Unstoppable Woman. Take care. Bye.